Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Sidetrack here, bringing you episode 11 of Let's Play DireWolf20. So last episode, remember we played with some Thaumcraft. Almost forgot what I was going to say. And we just kind of got started. Well, in between, I did a lot of research. I found a little bit more about how to do some research, which helped. I found out some new wand materials. Actually, one of the first things I want to do is go ahead and make myself a new wand, since I've researched great wood wand cores, which lets us make a great wood wand. And I researched gold caps, which makes us get a gold cap, which apparently is better than iron. So there's no focus in channeling viz whenever we do Cassie type stuff. I did a little bit of kind of into here. I don't really care much about iron transmutation. I have plenty of iron, but I do know how to make thaumium now. I know niter and elementium, which I knew before, but then I learned Essentia Distillation, which we're definitely going to check out, and the alchemical centrifuge, which, kind of want to play with all this stuff. And I was really hoping I could get these, and I did. I started going into golemancy, and I got some straw golems and some wooden golems. And I got a couple of the upgrades that you need, because what I want to do is actually do a kind of a harvest golem that will let us harvest crops, which would be pretty cool. So let's see. Before I get to any of that, I wanted to point out something that I actually noticed. I think this is going to show it best if I get these silver wand caps. Okay, so I was doing a bunch of research, and I kind of got to one of these where I was like, oh god, I gotta go over here and down, and there's no way I can finish this. And so I made myself another one, and I was like, oh wait, they're different. It was just kind of, should have been obvious, but it was eye-opening to me. And then I finally got one that, I actually thought was fairly simple. This is the start over here, and it just kind of was like, oh, well, that's easy. I only need to use two of the researchy things to do it. And you'll notice that I've kind of been cheating, because not cheating. I've been using the guide because I'm an impatient person, and while I like to discover things for my own, I don't really want to hit my head against the sand hit my head against the desk. Like, well, does this one work? No. Does this one work? No. So yeah, I used a guide. But anyway, so I just wanted to kind of point that out to those of you that may have been like me and just kind of starting this out, that each time you do a discovery, you can get multiple discoveries for the same object, and some of them are a lot easier to finish than others. So you'll notice, this one, they're more or less in a straight line. The bright blue ones were the ones that we had to connect, as opposed to this one where you have to go over here and then down there, and some of them you actually can't finish. Like they're impossible to finish. So good to know. All right, I'm going to go ahead and learn this. Sweet. And I'm going to learn flesh golems, which sounds decidedly disgusting. And then we're going to take a look at them. Okay, flesh golems. Can get 2 upgrades. It repairs itself very quickly. Cool. Not that I care much about that, because, he's not going to put him in combat. Oh wow, it needs a lot of Spiritus, Motus, and Humanus. So we are not going to be making flesh golems today. When we get to it, I actually think we're going to make some wooden golems. They don't move as fast as your straw golems, but they can carry 4, and they're a little bit, but requires 4 Motus, 4 Spiritus, 4 Humanus, and then a great wood log, as opposed to the straw golems that are 4 the same and a hay bale. So cool. All right, so the first thing I wanted to do, like I said, I wanted to make a new wand. And what do silver caps do? Similar properties to gold, but it's slightly more effective at channeling the 4 primals. Oh. Okay. So then, oh. An arcane work table, isn't it? Oh, okay. So we have to, yeah, we have to use the infusion altar. So we're not going to be making silver caps yet. So we're going to do some gold caps. And I have some gold in my inventory. So we need, I think we need two. Let's see. Why am I doing it this way? Let's do that. Put our wand in here. And cool. So it's going to use a little bit of stuff from our wand and get ourselves some caps. Now I need, do I have it over here? Where did I put my great wood? Okay, I found them. They were in a chest that I shouldn't have put them in. Okay, so great wood wand core. Alright, great wood rod. It's going to use 3.3. Oh yeah, because it's going to cost a little bit extra because of... Alright, so now I guess we just put these together. And... oh, it actually does cost some viz. Intriguing. Alright, so we've got ourselves a new wand. Very cool. So our old wand, we're going to probably retire. It's running out of viz anyway. And you know what I want to do? Because I think that there is a wand shelf for bibliocraft. There's so many bibliocraft things. A tool rack. That's got to be what it is. How do I make a tool rack? No, iron and... okay, I can do that. Do I have any iron? No, I don't. Alright, so we're going to make a tool rack. And hopefully that'll do what I want it to do. Grab one iron. Do this. Oop. Cool. So we'll take our cherry tool rack. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a tool rack. And that looks about right. And I suppose I can put it up here. Nope, don't want to retire my gold banded one. So my iron one. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Excellent. Very cool. You can put 4 things in there. Excellent. Alright, so I'm going to go off and I'm going to get some viz. Oh, actually, let me show you. I've been kind of busy. I did a lot of exploring. I actually have found several nodes near my base, and I bookmarked them. And then I also, while I was out exploring, I grabbed a couple of silverleaf trees. And I planted them, and you can see I've got 5 of them here. But I've actually got myself not just 1 pure node, but 2 pure nodes. And the other one's up there, which is pretty cool. And then I also did some exploring, and I found that there's another... let's turn into a bat. Another great wood tree kind of right over this way. And it's actually got a much larger... actually, it's got 2 pure nodes in the same tree. And then I've been harvesting mana beans. And we're going to play with these in a little bit because... from what I can tell, it looks like they are a really good source of corpus machina. I don't particularly need any of these. A really good source for all these different aspects, so that's pretty cool. Get out of my way, stupid grass. I need to go through and like mow the lawn here. I want to hold on to Sano because I think that's kind of a rare one, or at least hard. I haven't seen anything with it on it, so. Alright, so I'm going to go off and I'm going to get some of this. Ooh, lots of guys over here. There's the node. Fire node. Come here, fire node. And don't attack me, little guys. I'm going to have to kill everybody. Ooh, I can be a, what's it called? Oh my goodness, I love being a bat. Ow. way too many guys over here. This is ridiculous. The zombies don't mind me, but the skeletons are a little crazy. Okay. Phew. Let's pick up all this stuff. You never know when you might need some flesh and some experience. Oh yeah. Don't forget, scan your mob spawners. Get all the also, ooh, I haven't got scanned this time torch yet. Excellent. All right, so it's got 40 in here. Ow. Die. The bad thing about being a bat is you get knocked all over the place. Alright, so how much is left in here? 23. And so I found we don't want to drain it completely, because if you do... oh boy. Have I scanned the creeper yet? Ooh, I haven't scanned a mana creeper. Nothing to learn. Oh well. Sweet, I actually killed him. Oh goodness, what's my dog yelling about? Alright, how much is left in here? Alright, well I'm going to go off and scan some more things. You don't want to drain it all the way, otherwise there's a chance that they don't respawn. Recharge, I guess, would be the right word. So, I'll be back in a few. Okay, we're back, and if you look in the top left-hand corner, you can see my little ring and the viz that I have stored in my wand. I've got mostly filled. I didn't quite find enough aqua or enough perdito, but I think we should be good for what we want to do. So what do we want to do, you're asking? Well, we are going to start working in alchemy, and we're going to start doing distillation of Essentia. So what we're going to need is we're going to have to make ourselves an alchemical furnace, and for that we're going to get ourselves a crucible, a furnace, and then some of these arcane stone blocks. We're going to have to make these in the arcane workbench, and I think I've got all the required things that we need. So let's go ahead and hop over here, put our wand up in there, and one of the cool things I like is, you know, depending on what you've got in the table, same with the research table, the face actually changes, so you can see our wand there, which is kind of neat. So we're going to need some stone blocks, and I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of these. No, I suppose I ought to, let's try it this way. Put more than just what we need. I'm going to make a bunch of these because we're going to use them. I'll make a stack. Well, most of a stack. Alright, so let's see. So we need some blocks. And what else did we need? Let's look it up. We needed blocks, a furnace, a crucible. Alright. So I can make myself a furnace pretty easily. Is it not going to let me make a furnace in here? Wow. Well, I guess for some reason I thought that you could actually use this to craft on. But I guess not. So we'll head over here. Alright. Make me a... Oh, I know. Duh. I'm trying to use regular stone. Sometimes I worry myself. Alright. Well, we're here. We can do this. Yeah. Okay. Clear the crafting grid. Cobblestone. Alright. We just need one. And I don't think we'll need them for anything else. Alright. So heading back. Sometimes you feel like an idiot. And was this right? Is it? Excellent. So we just need one. Alright, so we've got an alchemical furnace. Next we're going to need to make at least one vis filter. Actually no, we're going to need to make a couple of them, because we want to make 5 arcane emblemics. Alembic. Yeah, whatever. I'm bad at pronouncing things. And we're going to need 5 vis filters. And I'm wondering if the vis filters are needed for anything else besides... It doesn't look like they're... It doesn't say it's used for anything else. Alright, let's see. So we need 2 gold and a silver. Okay, well I've got plenty of silver wood. And I'll make 5 viz. We still have, oh, we're running out of aqua. Wonder if we're gonna have enough for this. For next step, we're gonna make, we're gonna definitely need to go get some more aqua. So let me see what I can go dredge up, and I'll be back in a second. Wow, just wanted to point this one out, just found this. I think this solves all of my water problems, and order for that matter. Okay, back again. We are gonna make 5 arcane lembics. Excellent. So go ahead and grab my wand again. And here's what we're going to do with these. Now the alkyl furnace takes and will break items down into their basically required parts. And then the alembics take those parts and basically separate them. So you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So we also need to make some Essentia tubes. And we're going to need some quicksilver, some iron, glass. Alright, I think I need to grab the quicksilver. Let me look. Yep, need to grab the quicksilver. Alright, here we are. We're making some Essentia tubes. I'm going to try not to make too many of them because I don't want to have to go out and get more water. I'm already down to 15 again. Although I did find some really great nodes. So it won't take me too long if I have to get more. But, alright, so Essentia valve. Probably ought to make one of those. Let's try the Essentia valve. Let's see. It needs 2 lever item grate. I grabbed 2 lever item grate. How many do we want to make? Let's make 2 of them. Let's not go too crazy here. Need the tubes. Don't need the item grate. Don't need the lever right now. Okay. So where are we going to put this stuff? Well, we could put it in here, but I kind of want a little more space. So I actually made a hole down here. And I put a cloud. I'm not sure if you're aware, but if you fly up high enough, there are these clouds from Natura. And they'll catch you when you fall, which is pretty cool. So you'll notice I dug out a big space in the middle. We are actually going to put some other stuff in here. But over here in the corner, well, I wonder if I should do this over here. Let me make a little bit bigger room over here and do it in here. Okay, here we go. So I cleared this area out. I kind of had to make it go lower because I dug up and realized that I was digging into my basement. So thought I had this down deep enough, but apparently I didn't. So so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this, I guess, down in this end. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll put it over here. And then we need to put these arcane alembics on top of it. So we can stack them up to 5 high. So that should work out quite well. So now attached to that, and we are going to need some more tubes. You can attach your Essentia tubes. Alright. Okay, so, and then underneath your Essentia tubes, you can put some, what are they called? I guess they're worded jars, I think. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Now, what I want to eventually actually get kind of set up for, so we probably ought to start melting some things down, is I want to get some wooden golems. I want to do wooden golems, so I'm going to need some humanus, some motus, and some spiritus. So let me go see what I need for humanus, motus, and spiritus, and we'll start cooking them up. Alright, so I looked through my Thaumonomicon, and I found that for humanus, the only thing I know that I can make it with is zombie flesh, and that's okay because I have a lot of that. And then for motus, I picked up piston. It's actually got 4 motus per piston. And then spiritus, Where's Spiritus? Spiritus, you find 4 each on one of the zombie head or the creeper head. And I have 2 zombie heads, so that works out. So we're going to do that, but before we get to that, we have to make ourselves some warded jars. We're going to go ahead and make 6 of them. I'm actually using my iron-capped wooden wand, so I'm going to kind of drain some of its viz out, because what else is it going to do there? So we're going to make 6 of those, and I hope this is enough. We may have to make a couple more. I guess we'll find out. Alright, so I've got some coal here. Well, it doesn't take too long. Yeah, it's not too bad. What's it called? Ooh, cool. So we're starting to fill this up. Now I have no idea what's in here. Let's turn this off for now. Let's see. Can I look at it with this? No. Oh, well, no, that's... Ooh, I gotta scan these. Whoa, lots of stuff. Ooh, and did I... Is this gonna burn this more? Yeah, I'm probably gonna take this out. I learned a quartz wand core. Cool. I'll have to play with that. So yeah, definitely when you're scanning things, always have your scribing tools and some paper handy. Let's scan these Essentia tubes. Cool. Yeah, hold shift. Oh wow, Essentia valves, lots. Warded jar. Cool. Alright, so, what was I saying? We need to make a couple things. So I want to make something that'll make it so it's easier to get up and down here, because right now I kind of have to run around outside, and it's kind of annoying. And so I want to make an elevator. And then the other thing that we need to make are some goggles. What do they call them? They're, because I actually got the research for that too. Is it under alchemy? No. Artifice, yes. Goggles of revealing. So we need to make ourselves 2 thermometers. Hopefully I have the leather and we've got the gold. Okay, we should have what we need. And then one thing that I was thinking actually is since we have a couple of extra thermometers, we gotta go ahead and scan it. Sweet. Alright, so gotta put this on here. Sweet. Alright, it's going to give us a viz discount. Very cool. So the goggles revealing let us see a bunch of different things in the world. They let us see the aura nodes as bright as if we were looking through our what's it called? Thermometer. Okay, so, oh sweet. So we've got 8, 4, 7. Very cool. And you see we've got 3, 1, and looks like nothing else in there. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this on. Doop, doop, doop. Sweet, we've got 8 in there now. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that maybe you can use the vials to extract from this. I'm going to go grab some vials and I'll be right back. Okay, coming back down here. This is kind of an experiment. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Sweet, it does work. That's awesome. So we've got 8 spiritus all bottled up, which is exactly what we need. So now we need to get 8. Oh boy, that's going to take a little while. Okay, here we are. So, wonder if we can right click to put this in here. I wonder if we have to throw the whole thing in. I guess so. In goes that. Oh, okay, cool. In goes this. In goes that. And... did that work? Or should I have to put them in at the same time? Oh, I bet you... oh, wait, nope, there's the other one. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Well, thought I'd messed that up for a second there. So we've got 2 wood golems now. And while we have a wood golem, let's go ahead and scan the little guy. Ooh, excellent. He's got a lot inside of him. Very cool, very cool. Alright, so we've got our golems. Now we need to make our golem cores. So let's go down here. I want them to be harvest golems. So we need to get 5 meto and 5 messis per golem core. So let me go see what I can dig up. Alright, we're back. So I looked through my Thaumcraft, and I saw that I have iron hose, and each one will get me 3 of this mesis, something like that. Probably pronouncing it wrong. It's actually probably something obvious. Just like the Hecate. But yeah, so we're going to use iron hose for that. We're going to get some byproducts, but that's okay. We'll store them in some jars. I actually made a bunch of new worded jars. And then we are going to use bread to get the other one, and I can't remember what these are called. So we're going to go ahead and get this going. Yummy. Famine. Or something like that. The other interesting is you can thunk, thunk, thunk. Sounds cool. You can pick these up and move them. So let's stick that over there. Alright, so here we are making niter. We've got 3 coal. We've got 6 torches. That's going to give us our 6, 6, and 6 of the things that we need. And then we throw in 2 glowstone. Excellent. And we get our 2 niter. Sweet. So we've got to take our niter. We're going to go bring them over to this crafting doohickey. And we're going to need 2, 2, 2, 2. And it needs 5 and 5. I do not have enough on that wand. So, cool. 2 golem cores. So, in order to make the golem cores we want, we are going to need harvest. Harvest. Oh, we're going to need more meat. Okay, great. Well, I'll be back. So I'm totally an idiot. I totally forgot that we already made the stuff for this. So I made myself another 2 niter. And there this comes. And now we need to double check my recipes here. Alright, so golem chop. So it's going to be, we're going to put in 16 meadow and 16 messis, or mesis, whatever. And then 3 animation cores, and that should get us 3 harvests. Okay, so let's do this without messing up. We're going to put in, this will be 16 meadow, 16, sweet, perfect. And there's a little left over. Hopefully that doesn't cause too much of a problem. I guess we'll find out if, something creepy spawns. I'm just going to stand here and let these disappear. And I'll meet you guys back outside with the golems. Alrighty, so I've got my 2 golems, my 2 cores. I set up this little area. I'm going to have 1 golem that I think they're supposed to have like a 4-block radius around this thing or something like that. I'll have 1 golem that will be able to get some of the wheat and some of my magic beans. I'm setting up a little magic bean farm. The magic beans you can get basically by whacking on a tree in a was it a mystical biome or magical biome or something, and then they can be planted on a tree that is growing in a magical biome. And since I've got my silverwood trees, they are turning this area right around them into a magical biome, so that works quite well. So I'm going to kind of not really sure exactly what to do here, but I think you're supposed to click him on the chest or something. Maybe you just put him next to a chest. And then we put an animation core in him. No, there we go. Cool. Now, I forgot I was going to have him do, well, I need to go make the order upgrade that I also got. So the order upgrade for these little guys, the harvest, will let them actually replant what they harvest. Alright, so let's see. Oh, just right click it on there. That's easy enough. Very cool. So, let's see. If we plant some more of these, I wonder what I need to do to get him to actually bring things back to the chest. Kind of thought he would have done that automatically, but I guess not. Maybe with the order upgrade he will. We'll figure it out. Alright, so let's do this one. And no. Alright, let's give him the order upgrade first. Alright, and then we'll give him his golem. Harvest. Okay, well, he replanted it. That's something. So maybe I need to make a mystical bell. Maybe that would help. Alright, so they're harvesting, and they're replanting. And he's replanting. So I need to figure out what to do to have them actually... I'll read and I'll come back. Alright, here's the problem. I guess it looks like we need to have some guys that are doing the gathering, or the harvesting, and then some guys that are doing the gathering. So we'll have to work on making some other golems. But for now, I think it's probably about time I say good night, because I'm getting very tired, if you can't tell by my craziness. Yeah. So anyway, this is Sidetrack signing off. Hope you guys have a great day.